What's up YouTube? This is Collect Pokemon, and today I want to talk about reprints. Yeah, I mean, we've heard that many sets is going to get a reprint or had a reprint. Let's take a look at Unbroken Bond, for example, or Unified Mind, or Cosmic Eclipse, or Hidden Fates Elite Trainer Box, or even Vivid Voltage and Darkness Ablaze. Now the question is, even with these reprints, does it mean that it is good to let go of your investment early? Does it mean that, if you were holding onto Cosmic Eclipse, you hear the word reprint, what are you going to do? Are you just going to, fire sell it? Or are you just going to hold on to it? What are you going to do? Now, here's the thing. I believe that any sort of reprint news, I'm still going to hold on to those cards. I will not base any of my sales or any of my decision to sell card based on that one word called reprint. Because reprint is a very, very misleading term. A lot of people think that, reprint means more supply. Reprint means the market is going to crash. That is not exactly the case, and that is not always the case. Actually, it's usually not the case. Let's take history. Let's have a history lesson here. Do you guys remember Roaring Skies? May do, might not. So that's XY6. XY6 Roaring Skies was a set with Shaman inside. It's always a good case study to use that set. So, it was going for $200-300 a booster box when it was still in rotation. So Pokemon decided to reprint. And they didn't reprint in like little tiny wave. They reprint like a crap load of them. And that crashed the market. The price of that Roaring Skies boxes were going to $60. $70 below what you actually get from distributor. People just didn't want it. People just want to dump it. And look at those guys who bought from like $200-300. They're like, oh my god, it's not. I mean, it's like 1/3 of what they have spent. Well, if you wait 3 years right now, if you guys Google, YouTube, eBay up Roaring Skies, it's quite a healthy box. I think I didn't check the price because this just came up to me. And I think it's around 150, 200, maybe even more. I'm not really sure. So if you were at that time holding a bunch of Roaring Skies boxes that you bought for $150 or $200, you see that there was a reprint and you start throwing it at a loss, then you'll lose the money for sure. You will never, ever, ever gain that money back because that product, the money that you lost from that product, it's already lost. But you could argue that, I need my cash flow, so therefore I sell whatever. So if you're not in that position where you actually need those cash, and to be very honest, if you're an investor, you shouldn't be in that position that you need that cash. You shouldn't like leverage some loans just to buy Pokemon cards because that's just stupid in my opinion. But anyway, so what I was saying that if I hear the word reprint, I will not sell my stuff because I believe that the concept of reprint is very, very misleading. Because with the current market, it's not about whether there is a supply of cards. It's about the distribution of those cards. You need to understand that Pokemon is an international market. It's an international franchise. It's huge. And that not everywhere has access to cards. For example, if you guys go on eBay UK, eBay Australia, and eBay US, the same products could be sold at a very, very different price. UK eBay are usually 20 to 30% more expensive than the US eBay. And I've been seeing people, especially the Japanese, they're really smart at these stuff. The Japanese are listing the same listing, both on the US website as well as the UK website, with the UK website having like a 30% markup. So it's quite smart how they're doing it. So that is what people are doing. And I think that that's the thing. When we hear the word reprint, the first question is, where is this reprint? Is this reprint in America only? If it is, chances are the reprint will never get to Europe, and chances are people in Europe will have to, unfortunately, pay, and most of them are willing to, a 20-30% extra to buy it off eBay or to buy it, the so-called reprint. So that is why reprint doesn't bother me. The word reprint is just like it's just like any of the other words. For example, look at the Unbroken Bond booster box. After the reprint, look at the price on eBay. It's $260 for a booster box. It's $230 for a booster box. Cosmic Eclipse. People were saying that this set was bad, and it was actually a lot of them. It wasn't moving for a very, very long time. And, now it's sitting at $260, even after the announcement of the reprint. On Unified Mind, the set that I don't even get why people are trying to collect this, even after the reprint, is sitting at $180 US. And Hidden Fates Elite Trainer Box, $49.99. Well, it was reprinted, and now what is it selling for? It's still selling for $120 or $130, which I would assume in a month's time it will go back up to $180, if anything. So Vivid Voltage, there is an announcement that this is the newest set. There must be reprint. It is still sitting at, where did it go? $140. So this is how ridiculous the market is. This is how short of supply the market is. And so that even if we hear the word reprint, I highly doubt that it will satisfy the demand, anytime soon. So what I'm suspecting is if you hear the word reprint, chill, just relax, and just sit on the cards. Doesn't hurt sitting on the cards that you have bought on the original print run. So going forward, this is what I would think. Another point about reprint is about the quality of cards. I've heard that the Hidden Fates reprint, a lot of the promo cards has been off-center. I'm not sure, I haven't confirmed it myself, but I mean, just look at the reprint of the Hidden Fates Sin. The second wave with the paper wrapping usually have, worse card quality. And, that is what is happening. If you have the original print run, hold on to it, because that would be later on the one that is more sought after. And if you guys think that there is no way to tell the original from the later print run, well, that's not exactly the case. If you buy a whole case, there is something called a PO number, purchase order number. And for each wave, the PO number is actually very different, because what I believe is that, I'm not sure, again, this is what I believe is that, when Pokemon sends a message to the printing press and say, hey, print these cards for me, it would be of a different purchase order number. And because of that, we can actually tell and determine which PO is the first print run and which PO was the later print run. And by doing that, later on, if you're in this market, if you're in this industry, the buyer will know if you buy it. When you deal with cases, you know which one is the better one. And to be very honest with you, people, you say, oh, collect Pokemon, not a lot, everyone buy cases. Well, that's true, but I would like to say that, but a lot of people who have very deep pockets, they don't mind paying a higher premium for a thing that can retain higher value. And I mean, investment, if I buy a case of anything, it's to be honest, it's not that expensive. I mean, look at you guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys buy cases of stuff. I mean, just when we were doing the case break, Andrew, I'm talking to you. Andrew had been buying cases of Shiny Star V as well. So that's the concept. So I do believe that that word reprint, everyone should chill, relax, don't panic, because reprint means nothing. Honestly, it means nothing to the card. It means nothing to the market, because eventually it would correct and adjust its course. Now, what is meaningful is how much you're willing to buy that card at. If you guys are willing to buy it at MSRP or buy it early, chances are, you won't lose money. I made a video many years ago, many months ago actually, saying that you can't really lose money if you buy at MSRP. That's very true for most sets. And I welcome all of you to leave me a comment and let me know in the comment section which products of Pokemon I might have missed out that is actually under MSRP right now. That has been actually it's below MSRP from what it was originally was. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you. Remember to hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy New Year, happy 2021. Stay safe, and yeah, keep collecting. Peace. Bye. This is Collect Pokemon.